I sit out here, man, and I get some amazing conversations from people who don't look like me. And it's an amazing thing. I know you guys have all heard this quote before. Some of you have or haven't. God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. He creates the toughest soldiers out of life's hardest battles. I never heard that extended version. I just heard the first part of it. God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. I'm gonna put this on the page, just in case y'all want that quote later on. Today, starting off with that quote and correlating it with this part of the video, God knew that you could handle the times that we're moving through. This is a download from the Most High God, the King of Kings. God sent you here during this time because he knew that you could handle the pain that's on this planet. Because see, today I asked, shout out to Kim Vertigan, Unseen Twisted Truths, the People's Podcast. I asked her, I said, if there's nothing that we could do to stop the things that are, a lot of the things that's transpiring on the planet, I said, Kim, why would God send us here to see all of this pain? And it is because he knew, the creator of everything knew that there's something that you are destined to do during this time. Now, it's on a lot of us to search and find out what that thing is. This is part of my purpose. It's curating the consciousness on the planet, awakening the God within you. Because people think God is on the clouds. People think that heaven is something that happens after we leave here. That's a lie sent from the enemy of God. Not that we're going to be able to change everything. Not that we can heal everybody and we can fix everything, because healing is the inside work that everybody must do. But again, I'm going to go back to what I started saying initially. God knew that you could endure this marathon out here. I just drove past a recovery center where people are there, and you can see, as you're driving past, people ain't got teeth. People's faces is sunken in, and people are just looking like life has kicked the shit out of them. And I'm not here to judge nobody, because I come from my mother being on drugs from 1984 until 2012. My mother was on crack cocaine. So when I tell you, I'm not here to judge anybody, but I am here to understand God. Like, it's more of just being an observer and paying attention to see. First, you gotta look at the problems. It's like a scientist or a mathematician. You gotta look at the formula, and you gotta, before you can just, how do we fix this? Sometimes you just gotta sit and observe. And not to lose y'all, God sent you here for a time such as this because he knew that you can endure and you can handle it. So let's make our Father proud. And let's curate the consciousness on this planet. Let's change this world for the better. And how do we change the world? It's not going out preaching to people and telling people, this is what you got to do and you got to seek Jesus. That's the wrong approach. It is looking within yourself and beginning to make that transformation within yourself, like the Michael Jackson song. I'm looking at the man or the woman in the mirror, depending on if it's women watching my videos. And I'm asking the person in the mirror to change. That's how we curate the consciousness on the planet. That's how we begin to change the world and this earth for the better. Start with yourself. And then from that point, people should be able to see the God within you, Yeshua within you. That light of Yeshua shining through you into the world. Through what? Through kindness, through humanity, through togetherness, through love, through peace, through joy within yourself. I got to work on joy. One thing I'm working on, life been so painful for me. I lost how to just be joyful. So I walked down this path today And there was two older white couples. They had to be in their 60s or 70s. They probably was in their 60s. They was older. And I said, hey, how y'all doing? The woman was looking down at the ground and she was walking. And her husband was looking at me. I said, hey, how y'all doing? And he was walking their dog. And I just smiled. And she said, you have such a beautiful smile. And you know what that woman did for me? She mirrored back to me that I don't smile enough because life has been painful, because life has been tough, because life has been kicking my ass for so long. I got to work on joy. You feel me? And I needed that today because she mirrored back something to me. You need joy. Remember that we are magnets. Probably going to be one of my next videos. We are magnets. Energy is magnetic, so whatever you put out is what you're going to get back, baby. You feel me? I love y'all. I do these videos. I am not at this time getting paid to do this. I'm showing up every day because I asked my Father. I said, once you reveal my purpose to me, I'm going to show up every single day, as often as I can, to serve. So if you stayed to 6 minutes of this video, I need you please share this video because somebody needs this today. Don't look at it like it's for me and my own ego. Look at it like I need to serve humanity. Let's curate the consciousness on this planet. Because I know you're tired of all the unalivened, the shootings, the gang violence, the racism, the hatred, kids missing, women getting snatched up. I know we're tired of. Let's curate the consciousness on this planet. Okay? Share the video. Follow me on this page. It's fresh. This is Guerrilla Hustle. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace and love, y'all.